Aloha, what is up everyone? Today we have a pretty big maintenance day on Project Pugly. Let me show you what we got going on. So gonna do the oil change and fuel filters, and we even got a coolant filter, so I'll show you what we got going on. These two, this is the I guess the screw-on filter on the engine. This is for a bypass filter, which is kind of new to me. It's actually mounted right here. This is on the older truck. I don't know if you can see, there it is. It's a whole nother filtering system. And then on this truck, first time I've ever seen it, it has 3 fuel filters, which is kind of strange. My Freightliner only, I do the maintenance on my Freightliner, it only has 2. And then on my Freightliner it only has 1. I think it just has this one. It doesn't have a bypass, so it's way simpler. And then here's just the coolant filter. Do that one at the end. So yeah, just in filters is $170 just in filters. And then here we had to find a special place that carried Delo 100. So for the Detroit diesels, they like to run this specific oil and a 40 weight. And you can't really get it. Napa couldn't even order it for me. They had to send me to a place that sells marine products. Since this engine was used in a lot of marine products, the boat guys have it in stock. So, and then just the oil, I think it's 8 gallons here. It's supposed to take 7.5, so I bought 8 gallons. Just these 8 gallons was $220, and then $170 for these. I'm almost at $400 just for the kind of the fluids change, the filters and all that stuff. So I'll give you some quick clips on how this stuff goes installed, and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully it runs after I'm done. All right, learning as I go. All right, aloha. Okay, so update on the bypass filter. Pretty simple. You take the 2 clamps off that are right here. They look like this. Take 2 clamps off. And then this thing, I thought I'd catch it in time. This actually fell into the box, threw oil all over me. So if you're doing one of these, this is a Luber Finer, I believe it's a 750. And then here's what I pulled out. It's looks like a Fleet car. Let me see if I can get a good Fleet Right Premium LFR 8750. The cross reference is Napa Gold. Let me see if you can see that, 1750. This is their heavy duty. The 1751 is heavy duty, 1750 is regular duty. This is the only one they have in stock. So far it's actually going pretty quick. There's the one drain. Let me see, yeah, the one drain at the bottom of the cap, and then there's the 2 bolts for the cap, and it comes out. And then this thing, I'll show you. There's one wing nut at the bottom that you have to take off, and that's it. Oh, here it is. This is at the bottom. It's a little bit tight, so what I did was grab it here, because it wouldn't let me get it by hand. It's kind of awkward in there. But I just went like this, popped it off real quick, then it unscrews. And then that is right in there. Let me see if you can see it. Right in there. So that's a Luber Finer 750. These were used for decades. If you have one of these on your truck, that's kind of how it goes. And I'm going to pop it right back in right now. Okay, update if you're messing with one of these Luber Finer 750s. I have the new element in there, and there's that, see that adjustment to tie it up? That I didn't have it all the way. I thought it was as tight as it can go, but when I went to put on the cap, this bottom cap, it wouldn't seat. Let me show you if I can. Let me try to do this one-handed. Now it seats. So if you're messing with these, see how it's all the way tight. I was messing with it. It was down like about a quarter inch or half inch all the way around. It's because I didn't have that wing nut on the very bottom. I'll show it to you. I didn't have it tight enough. See that one right there? I thought it had stopped, but it didn't. So I tightened it even more, and now it's seated. So if you're messing with one of these on one of these older trucks, and it's not seated all the way, that's going to be your problem. Here we go. 7 gallons of the finest. What a mess. Here we go, let's go load some oil. a wrap. Okay, what's up everyone? Finished oil change, did the bypass filter, pre-filled it. That took a little bit. Now we're gonna try fire it up. If it starts and has oil pressure, I did everything right, I guess. And then we'll check it real quick for leaks. I want to check the spin-on filter. I want to make sure I got that one nice and tight. Here we go. Oil pressure's coming up. Alright, there's the oil pressure. It's about 30 at idle when cold. I think the old oil was maybe getting old and thin because it would be at 20 and when it's cold, and idling now it's just about 30. So yeah, I was probably doing oil change. Let me check, make sure there's no leaks. Here's our bypass. Okay, no leaks there. And our spin-on filter. No leaks. Everything's good. Okay, let's see if this coolant filter will cooperate. It's loose and leaking. I'll show you. Hopefully it's just a little bit. Okay. There's one. Ooh, that one's ugly. Quickly, so it doesn't leak too much more. There we go. Okay. New Napa coolant filter. Okay, let me show you the old one. I don't know, that looks rusty. That does not look good. Here's the new one. I try to put the date on both sides. Maybe you see 6/20/20. And then, I don't know if you can see it. There you go, 6/20/20. So there's the coolant filter. Not too bad actually. Thankfully the engine was cold. Then these are these shut-off valves, which I don't even know if they're working because it was still coming out pretty good. All right, on to the next project. Aloha, quick update, check it out everyone. So here's I took the old filters off, that's the two in the back, and then the two new ones I just filled. So when I put them on, hopefully there's gonna be very little air in the fuel system. On diesels, you don't want to get air in the fuel system or it could possibly not start or be a huge nightmare to start. So I got these filled up all the way to the top. When I pulled the old one off, you'll see the difference there. See that red? See it's kind of green. This is the fuel I took out of one of my trucks. I carry a small can. So the old owners are running red fuel, red diesel, which is off-road diesel, which I guess since they were running the truck on private property, I guess it's fine. But you don't want to get caught running this color diesel on the street because it's a huge fine. But if you have a farm or something, they let you run that. So both of these have red. I don't know if you can see the red tint on this one. So I got it all replaced. I'm gonna put new fuel in it anyway. It's gonna be green diesel. So if I get pulled over and they check, it's gonna be green. So after I do these two, we got this big one left to do. And then that should be it for the filters. I'm gonna throw these on and I'm gonna fire it up. Hopefully it fires with these two. And then if it sounds good, I'm gonna do the very last one. All right, be right back. Okay, let's see if she'll start. See what it sounds like. Okay, let's see what we have. Fingers crossed. Okay, we'll get. Ooh, it's running rough. I got my. Trying to give it some fuel so it'll clear out the air in the system. My tach doesn't work right now. I'll get that fixed. It's oil pressure. Let's see if it'll run. Okay, not bad. So it ran rough for about the first 5 or 10 seconds. Maybe the air is cleared out. Yeah, not bad. Let's see. All right, I would say that's successful. Okay, quick update on the final fuel filter. If you're messing with these older trucks, you'll see these type filters. That's the top of the housing. The bottom is right there. I'll show it to you in a second. It's one bolt. This one happened to be a 3/4, so it actually came off really easy, just real fast. It's a short bolt too. I was trying to loosen and catch the canister. Here, I'll show you. I was trying to catch this, but it went so fast it just dropped into the bucket. So here's the old filter, and there was some grimy stuff at the bottom of this. So this is the new filter, and then it says to fill it as much as you can with diesel before you put it back in. Again, that's to avoid the the air in the system. You don't want any air in the system of a diesel, because it will stop it from starting, or it'll run bad until the air gets cleared out. And then one other thing, it comes with 3, these are kind of different sized O-rings at the top. So this one actually stuck, it was stuck underneath here. It was stuck underneath here, and then I pulled it off, and this is the replacement. So this is gonna go on now. I'll fill this, pop it in, and then we're done. I'll fire it up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, no problems. Okay. Okay guys, the new filter is in. You can see the housing is all installed. This is the old Motorcraft number. There's so many cross references to it now. You're not gonna buy the Motorcraft, but there's the old one. The old one was a Donaldson, I think. Let me see. Oh no, sorry, Baldwin. But anyways, okay. I filled it up as much as I could. It's about 95% full of diesel. Let's see if it turns on and doesn't run bad. Fingers crossed. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give it some fuel so it doesn't, if it has air pockets, it'll clear them pretty quick. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Let's check for leaks. Any leaks? No leaks. Okay guys, this project is done. That was a project and a half. 5 filters, and it's gonna be 10 gallons of oil, because I was actually, I missed getting enough oil by 2 gallons. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and send the video to somebody who you think might like it. All right, aloha everyone.